Hey everybody, what's today, Friday? Happy Friday. I'm super excited to be on here because here's the truth. It has been a while since I've gotten to be live with y'all and like actually craft. And I have missed that. I've been so busy with like the business stuff that I have not gotten to do the fun stuff. And I'm just here to tell you I needed some fun. I needed some painting, some crafting. Hey, Rose, and all that fun stuff. Hey there, Sharon. So y'all jump on. Tell me hi. Hey, Tiffany. And we're going to have a really fun time painting this little bunny for Easter, okay? Now, let me tell y'all a little something. Well, thank you for those stars, Wendy. That was very sweet. Hello, Donna. Hope y'all are doing good. If you didn't know, I'm in Kentucky, Western Kentucky, far Western Kentucky. Y'all, we're under like winter storms for like a week straight, and I'm not even joking. We don't get a lot of snow in our area. We just don't. I mean, it gets super cold, but it doesn't snow a lot. Hey, Brayden. Hey, Patricia. Thank you for sprinkling, Sharon. Yeah, y'all be sure to sprinkle. That's a big deal. Y'all sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hello, Luann Carol. Margaret. Okay, so anyway, in Western Kentucky, we don't get a lot of snow. It gets very cold, very frigid, but not a lot of snow. Well, they're calling for like 2 winter systems to come through next week. We could get like 8 inches or above. So I'm like, holy cow, I'm excited. I've been wanting snow, but when this is done, it can move on out and I'll be ready for spring, okay? Like, I'm just going to tell you the truth, but I don't know. But anyway, so we are going to be painting a bunny. Now, on one side it's etched and on the other side it's not. Let me tell you a little bit about this bunny because y'all can get one too if you want, okay? And I see that we've got a link posted to my shirt. It says, when I'm afraid, I put my trust in God. And I know people are going to be asking what it says because I'm kind of leaned down. But listen, holy cow, y'all. Can I get an amen for that? When I'm afraid, and you know how this world's been, we get a pandemic and everything else going on, we put our trust in God. He's going to see us through. Nothing's a surprise to him. He is there on the throne like he always was, and I am thankful for that today, and y'all know this is my favorite color. So, it's available in our boutique. It's at the link below, okay? Now, what else? Okay, I was telling you about the bunny. My friend Tamara with Southern Adornments, you've seen me paint some stuff of hers before. You've seen me paint little door hanger things before. She gave me a link to this because I got this from her, and it's a little 12-inch bunny. And she gave me a link that I could give to y'all if y'all wanted to order any. It's just my affiliate link. It didn't cost you any more. But this is super cute, and you can get it etched. This is etched, okay? That means it has the lines on it. That way it's kind of like paint by number. You just fill in the lines. Or you can get it non-etched. Or you can flip it over. But it does cost, I think, maybe a tiny bit more for etched. I don't know. But that is just like if you're a beginner or if you just need a little bit of help kind of knowing what to do, then etched is for you, okay? I just wanted to tell you they come in both. And you can get this same bunny here. It's just a little 12-inch. It'd be so cute on a wreath or to sit up or to put on a sign. There's a million things that we could do with this. But we're just going to paint it today. And I'm actually going to paint on the non-etched side because I do much better. Hey, Jennifer. I do much better with outlines. But I paint a lot, too. Not that I'm a pro, because I'm not. But that's why. So I just wanted to let you know, even though I'm not going to be painting on this side, you can do both, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I am really thinking this is going to be super cute. I am going to go ahead and do the flower and the leaves and all that. It's going to be the same. It's just going to be on the non-etched side. So I've already picked out colors and all that good stuff. And I will show you. These are my colors, okay? We've taken a picture of them so that we can post them. So,
did you want to do the giveaway of that font?
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah. So, Tuscan teal, y'all. Oops. Tuscan teal. That's one color we're using. We're just going to barely highlight with this one. Then we got my favorite, Key West. These are all apple barrel. We got white. We've got fruit punch. This one's a pretty one, y'all. Elephant gray. And thank you, Kimberly. And we have golden sunset, which is my favorite my favorite mustard, okay? Now, let me tell y'all this. I'm actually going to be giving this sign away today for old sprinklers out there. That's just so corny. I know it is, y'all, but just play along, okay? For any of you sprinklers out there who sprinkled this video, I'm going to draw a winner tomorrow about noon, okay? Hannah? Mm-hmm. I just want me and her to both be on, remember this, because if she forgets, I remember. If I forget, she remembers. So tomorrow at noon, we're going to be drawing somebody to win this cute little bunny sign that I made on the blog. So sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell me you sprinkled and you'll be entered to win. We'll just pick it random. But this is a cute little sign from the blog, and I thought it was precious. So I wanted to give it away. So let's get started painting. I know nothing about painting truly. I just like to do it. But, so I can't say I'm using this paintbrush because of this. Listen, I don't know, okay? But I'm using this paintbrush because I like it. It's got a little flat head, okay? And I'm going to paint my bunny gray. So what I'm going to do is just paint my whole bunny gray starting off, okay? And then I'll just walk you step by step on what I'm doing, okay? And then if you get this same bunny, you can come back and watch again and paint it like mine if you want to, or do whatever you want. But I'm going to paint it gray. Going to do elephant gray because it's a light gray. Well, it's a little darker than I was thinking. I am going to mix it with some white. But look, it's a little darker than I was anticipating. So we're going to go ahead and just paint this gray. Now, it does have laser edges. So that being said, they're black on the edges. So I am not going to paint the sides. I'm going to leave them, so I'm just going to let my brush flow off the, is that right? Flow off the side? Well, whatever. That's what how we're going to say it. Somebody said, where do you get the bunny? We've got a link down at the bottom for you if you want to grab yourself one. My friend Tamara with Southern Adornments, if you're familiar with her, she has these for sale, and so I'm providing you my link for that down at the bottom if you want to get any. Okay, that way you have the exact same one. Now, so I'm going to go ahead and paint it with this elephant gray all over. And then while it's still wet, I'm going to add in some white because, and you'll see what that does when I do that in just a minute. I'm just trying to get a good little solid coat on the bunny first. He's not going to have a face. It's just going to have, it's just going to be gray with white stripes and really cute flower and stuff like that, and little pink ears and all that, okay? It's going to be really cute. Thank you for sprinkling, Lisa. I see a lot of y'all that are sprinkling. Thank you so much. Somebody's going to win that fun sign. And I might even give this away too. Who knows? You never know with me. I just think it's so fun to give stuff away. So half the time, hey, Gina, I'm glad you're here. So half the time I give everything away instead of even keeping it. Because it's just fun to let y'all have what I paint. And the most fun is doing it. So I really enjoy just doing the crafts and the painting. And then somebody else can take it. And I can always do another one if I wanted to. So we'll probably give this away. Okay. So just painting it gray. Like I said, it's a little darker than I want, but that is no problem because all we're going to do is just add a little white and we'll tone it down. So you just get one good solid coat of gray, and then it will look like this. Okay. Like this. Of course, you're not going to be able to see all the streaks. And while it's still wet, I'm going to take my paintbrush and just dab it pretty good in the white and then just go over it like this. See how it's already just totally changing? Yes. Thank y'all for the stars. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all do not have to do that, but that is very sweet and I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm just going to add. You really need to do this part while it is wet. Now, because that way it gives it the texture and it blends. If it is not wet when you go to do this, it's not going to look the same at all. But I also want to tell you this. If you wait too long and it dries up on you, just dip your paintbrush in a little bit of water. Not too much, but just a little bit. And then anyway. And then it'll work right. Sorry, got distracted. Just a tiny bit if you happen to wait too long and it's kind of dried up on you. But see how good it does when it's still wet, how it just blends like that? I just think that's so cute. And I love how I don't know, I just think it gives the colors extra texture. I love blending paints. I hardly ever, I don't know if I ever do, just do a straight color. I always highlight. I always add extra dimension because I just think it brings the painting to life for sure. Somebody just said hi from Australia. That is so awesome that you're on here. Thank you so much for being here. That is amazing. Is anybody on here outside of the United States? I'm just curious. Be sure to tell me if you are. Just tell me where you're tuning from. I absolutely love, even if you're in the United States, I love to see where everybody's coming from. It's just really neat to see where everybody is. I'm in Western Kentucky in the United States. I think most of y'all probably know that, but some have been watching and never know where this southern twang comes from. Oh gosh. This lipstick is different. Listen, y'all, it's so hard for me to tell y'all what lipstick I have on because whatever's laying there, I put it on. I'm not joking. My shirt, somebody says, what does your shirt say? When I am afraid, I put my trust in God. Yes. Yes, yes. So I can go find it and let you know, but this isn't like a color stay. I just happened to have it in my bathroom when I was trying to freshen up so I didn't look bad for y'all, and this was the color that was in there, okay? So here is the gray. I really like it now, this color. It's got some white mixed in. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to kind of let it dry for just a second. I didn't even bring I should have brought my thing in here, but it's okay. My blow dryer, so I'll just see what everybody's doing. So you paint with wet paintbrushes? Yes, I do. I mean, I don't start with a wet paintbrush, but when I am blending paints, I never clean my brush out, and I add a little water if it gets too dry. Yes. So what we're going to do, we are going to do stripes on the bunny, and they're going to be horizontal stripes. Okay. So we're going to do white stripes, which are honestly, they're going to end up being more of a really light gray. So they'll kind of be a gray on gray, which I think is going to be really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing those now because there's no reason to wait. These are not going to be perfect stripes. Don't be freaking out and be like, oh gosh, her stripes are so lopsided. They probably will be, okay? I'm not worried about it. So I'm just going to take my same brush. I just put it in. Oh, I know where Lexington, Tennessee is. I have some friends that live there and I've been there several times. So I'm just going to dip my paintbrush in the white, and I'm just going to go across, okay, like this. Okay? I'm just, doing it by hand. 100% you can use painter's tape or frog tape or whatever. Like, don't feel like you have to do it just like me. I just prefer that whimsy homemade look. That is just what I prefer. You definitely do not have to have that same look on yours, okay? Now, I am just going to try to get it how I like it. Just kind of, see how it's kind of got, it's white, but it really blends to where it looks like a light gray, and it's going to be so cute. This is going to be one cute little bunny. No joke, y'all. Make sure you're telling me if you sprinkled so that you can win either the bunny or the bunny sign that I showed y'all earlier. Okay. I'm going to get just a little more white on here. Something just got on there. It's all going to come together in the end. It may look a little funny at first, but in the end, when we put the flowers on it, when we do his ears, her ears, all that, it's all going to come together. So it's going to be super cute. I think. I hope. I'm telling myself that, okay? Telling myself that. I can't tell. Am I staying in the frame? Okay. I'm going to try my best, y'all. I can't tell. I flipped the camera around so that you could see what my shirt said, because half the time I forget to do that. And so now I keep going outside of the frame. So forgive me. Just forgive me, okay? Trying to get these stripes. I don't really think I need to do any right there because that's where I'm going to have the flowers. Are y'all as obsessed with stripes and polka dots as I am? Because I'm thinking I can't paint anything without some stripes and polka dots. I just love them. I think they make everything so cute. And even when I'm like out shopping for home decor, if it has stripes or polka dots, I think I need it. It's really an obsession, I think. What are y'all thinking so far? Don't give me any negativity just yet till you've given me time to finish because you gotta see it through to the end. Gotta see it through to the end because sometimes you just don't know till it's all together. And you can think you know, but you don't. Because that's how I am. I'll be in the middle of a project. I'll be like, Brooke, what were you even thinking? This is horrible. But then in the end, I'm like, man, that was so cute, Brooke. Good idea. That's just, you know how it is. So, this is not straight right here. Holy cow. It won't matter because we're going to put pink on his ears and stuff, so it'll be okay. Her ears. Keep saying his. But it's a girl. Because she's going to have flowers and pink and... Not that boys can't have that. We're not going to get into all that. That is not where this live is going to go. Okay, so let's get this. I kind of butchered this side, but I'm not that worried about it. I did butcher that side, though. I'm going to do one more at the top. Y'all be sure to tell me what the weather is like where y'all are at. I've told you that we're like under winter weather advisory and everything else under the sun. It's like calling for all kinds of snow here coming up. I'm excited about that, for one. Because I work from home, it doesn't affect me as much and we can play, and I like that. But I know some people won't like that, but I do. So what do y'all think? Let's not pay attention to how I kind of butchered part of it. And you might say, why did you leave such a big blank? That's where our flowers are gonna go. So I just left it, okay? So these are looking so cute. This is looking so cute. I don't know why I said these. It's not plural, it's one bunny. But who knows? So I'm gonna fix that and make this one just a little wider so it kind of goes together better. Okay. As you can see, because everybody always says this, you never dip your paintbrush in water. I don't know why. This is just something, I mean, it's not a pro tip because I'm not a pro. I'll just be straight up honest. But I just always wipe it off on my my paper towel and then get more paint. And it kind of just blends it all together. And I like that. That's why I do that. But you know, do what you want to do for sure. But now the pink that I'm using is Fruit Punch. I do not want it to be that dark on here. So I'm lightening it up with my white. I've already got it on here. So I'm going to mix them and I'm going to make a very light pink, or maybe not super light, but way lighter than Fruit Punch. But that's just the color I pulled, and I thought, well, I can turn it into whatever color I want. So I wasn't too worried about that. But that's the color I'm going to make her ears. So we're going to go ahead and do that next. If you can tell, I lightened it up there. So right here. So I'm going to kind of get it off my brush just a little. And I'm just going to, just by hand, make the ears. I hope this looks good. I always worry about, oh gosh, I could totally screw that up. So I'm just going to kind of barely go. Oh Lord. Oh goodness. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of fill it in. Just like that. Okay. Oh, can y'all see? Okay. We ain't worried about perfection. Y'all know that. If you followed me for 2 seconds, y'all know I'm not worried about perfection. We have fun, and you know, we just do our best. As long as you're doing your best in anything, that's what I tell my kids. I mean, they better do their best. I don't want them slacking off. They better be doing their best 100%. But as long as they are truly doing their best and they put their all into it and they practice, that's all I can want them to do. And I'm the same way with painting and crafting. If I'm doing my best and I'm making something and I'm having fun doing it, then that's really all you can want. So these ears aren't going to be perfect, Lord. I don't know how to make bunny ears. I have no idea. I don't know how far they're supposed to go with the pink. I just really don't. But we're also, I do know, we're going to have big flowers here. So it's all going to blend and it's not going to be so obvious that they like cut off like that. So it's all good. They said it just pops up. I have no idea what she meant. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're saying now, Martha. Okay, I just saw your comment and I didn't know exactly. I better not bother these too much or I'm going to end up like totally messing it up trying to get it just right. I'm going to add more white to it and not as much pink because I just really don't want them super duper pink. But I do want them to be pink. So I'm adding some white. Like I said, somebody's going to win this that I'm painting if it's good. If it's bad, nobody's going to want it, and I don't want to give it to anybody. But if it's cute, we will draw for a winner tomorrow for it at noon. But we're also drawing for a winner for the little bunny sign that we made for the blog that I did for that, and I think you'll really like it too. And it's this one. So we're drawing for 2 people who sprinkle. So 2 little sprinklers will get a prize, okay? So here's what it looks like now. Like I said, don't worry about this, how it's like, you know, that doesn't matter because we're doing flowers and they're just going to kind of come up and all that. So it's going to be really cute, okay? Now, I want to, okay, so here's the colors I'm using. So we're using mustard, gray, fruit punch, we turned it into a light pink, Key West, which we're going to tone down to, and then this teal color, which is called Tuscan Teal. Those are the colors we're using. I think they're going to all flow together really pretty. So I'm just going to use a different brush. I'm going to just use this round brush. I don't even know what you call these brushes. Listen, I just paint because I think it's fun. I don't know that much about it. Thank you for those stars. Majel, I'm not sure how to say your name, but thank you so much. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start on my flower. Now, I want my flower to be, I need to add some white because I've mixed it so much with pink. I don't know if there's that much white left. So I'm going to put a little bit beside my Key West over here, because I want it to be a lighter, muted Key West. Okay, said Brooke. I'm sorry, Brooke, but that was pretty funny. What is she saying was funny? Probably something I did, Lord. Probably talking about my dentist visit. Lord have mercy. That was a hoot. I hope y'all got a kick out of that, because that I did. Obviously I did. But when I watched it after I woke up and realized what all was going on, because clearly I was out of it, I laughed so hard. I was like, holy cow. I have never had that kind of reaction before from the dentist. I usually just cry. Like, if they give me something, I just cry. I don't know why. Like, I guess that's a normal thing to do, but anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and make my flower, and I just kind of go like this. I'm not any kind of professional flower maker, okay? But I start out like that, and then I just keep going. I just keep kind of twirling my paint around. And then I just build on that as I move around, okay? We add highlights, we add other colors, we just keep building. We make a really pretty flower. But look how these colors go so good together, y'all. Oh, seriously. I just love to paint it. This feels so good to be in my craft room painting. Everything I've done lately has just been just so much businessy, which I love that side of it. But I have got to have time for myself to do this. June said I was so funny. Oh, June. Yes, girl, I don't even know. She said, what are you going to do when you get home? I said, I I guess go live. And then she said, oh, no, you're not. And I said, going live. I'm like, what in the world? But thank God Hannah did not let me go live. Probably would have went viral. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what was wrong with me. Well, I do. But I was hyped up on medication. But, oh, gosh. So, this is the very first layer of this, okay? Of my actual flower. It's going to get bigger. The leaves are going to go out. It's going to go over the actual ears, so you're not going to see all that. So I mixed the white with the Key West and made it light. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the darker Key West and kind of move it around on it too to give it some variation of color and some texture. Just kind of twirling it around, adding some of that in, letting some of that dark show through. We're going to add in a few different colors, actually. Okay. So now that we got that, it kind of looks like this. Okay. Now, I also have this Tuscan teal color I was showing y'all earlier. I've never used this color before. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I'm just going to barely put some, because it's dark, on the bottom of my brush or top of my brush, whatever, and add it in too. And I hope it, okay, yeah, it's pretty. I'm like, I hope it looks good, because I just really didn't know. That way we got just kind of different shades of like aqua and teal, you know. Gosh, this is pretty. Yeah, this is looking really pretty. I don't want to overdo it, because I have a tendency to want to do that. But this is what it's looking like so far. How pretty is that? So I'm going to stop with this for just a minute and let these colors start to kind of dry. And I'm going to, you know what I forgot? Let me see if I've got it over here. I need, okay, Hannah's going to have to grab me something because I forgot it. My leaves are supposed to be green. So I need like marsh green or something. That's my favorite green, is marsh green. It looks so good. Marsh green. Good. Thank you, Hannah. Mm-hmm. So marsh green. We're going to use that for our... Thank you for ordering the shirt, Deborah. We're going to use that for our leaves. I about forgot about the leaves. Okay. I'm going to use the same paintbrush that I just used. And we're going to just put some marsh green on there. And we're just... Okay, let me try to think how I'm going to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go up and over and just kind of wing it, okay? I just wing painting. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have fun doing it. I know that much. Love painting. But I'm not a professional. I just want y'all to know that. So if you're like, she don't give us instructions. Well, it's because I don't know how, okay? I just know what I like to do, and I get on here and do it. I don't know how to walk y'all through it. I just do my best, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. And if you want to copy what I do, then maybe I make enough sense that you can do that. So, let's see. I'm just trying to make little leaves best I can here. Hannah's laughing. What are you laughing at, Hannah?
Someone said you're gonna wong it. Do you remember when you said
Wong
that?
it, oh Lord. Yes, I remember when I said that. Oh my gosh. Yep, me and Stacy. We're just wonging it. Oh my gosh, we were so dumb. That was hilarious though. I gotta fix this one, just is not looking right. Let's see. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so let's see. Let's get just a few. Okay. I'm literally winging it. Like I said, I sincerely am. I just don't even know what else to say about that. I just trying to do the best I can. Trying to get it to where this all blends together. And, you know. Let's see. Do the best I can. Barbie. Oh gosh, you're not making fun of me. Listen, it was hilarious. I wouldn't have posted, well, I didn't post it actually. Hannah did, but I did not care because I had told her one person got so offended that she posted that. But listen, I told her before we went in, she was my driver. We knew I needed a driver. They told me that. And she said, if you're funny, can I video you? And I said, yes, I don't care. Because I'm a good sport about that stuff. I said, but I probably won't be because I'm not normally funny when it comes to that stuff. I just cry or something. But that's fine. I don't care. Well, clearly I was kind of funny that time. And so she videoed me. And I did not care if she posted it. But when I woke up, I saw it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was a hoot. So no, I do not think you're making fun of me. I definitely do not take offense. It was very funny. I'm adding highlights. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm adding just a teeny tiny bit of white. And I'm adding highlights to my leaves. This is really going to be cute in the end, I think. I really, truly think so. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what it looks like so far. We're not done, okay? This is what it looks like so far. Oops, that's not straight, okay? What do y'all think so far? I've got to kind of get it coming together a little more. Like I said, I'm just winging as I go, so I don't totally know what I'm doing. But, you know, as we keep going, I'll keep kind of making it pretty. I'm going to add some more turquoise so that it kind of comes over. Well, actually, I mean Key West. So it kind of comes over where, let me show you what I mean. See where, like the, see like that area? We need to kind of come over so you can't see that. I can't even get out what I'm trying to say. Just where you can't see where it doesn't come together fully. I want it to all marry as one. And if you saw what just happened, that was cool. I got it over on the paint. I got it over on that green paint, see? Over here. And it kind of brought it together a little more. I like that. That was unintentional, but kind of looks really cute. Okay. So let's just kind of keep on with the flower. Kind of bring it up a little. Just kind of keep adding to it. We want it to kind of cover, like I told you, it was covering the bottom part of the ears. I want to make sure it does that so that it all comes together better. So I'm kind of just making the flower a little bigger than what I started with. And then we'll keep adding in the other colors like we did before. It's going to have a lot of texture. This flower is going to have a lot of texture. It's going to be so pretty in the end. That's my favorite kind of painting. Adding color on top of color on top of color. Not even necessarily doing anything to your brush. That's what's so fun to me. I'll just keep adding more colors and twirling around. That's what I'm doing. Okay, now I need to add some of this teal again, this Tuscan teal. Oh, yeah. That just makes such a world of difference when you add that in because it's so much darker. It just really looks pretty. I think I'm going to try to twirl it in the middle. I don't know if that's going to look good. I don't know. Yeah, kind of does, but I think it needs to have some more colors mixed in. Okay, so we've got all of our shades of blue. Now I'll show you where we're at right now. We've got all of our shades of blue. We've got our stripes. We've got our ears. But I really, really think it needs some mustard because I just think mustard looks so good with these colors. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I barely put a little dot of Wustard, Lord. I read the word winging it and I was going to say mustard, so I said wustard. I put a tiny dab of mustard on the end of my thing and I'm just going to kind of highlight in mustard. Y'all might think that sounds weird. And it might be, I don't know, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to add it, I'm going to actually add it to my leaves. Just a tiny bit. Oh my gosh, yes. Y'all, don't be afraid. Oh my gosh, do not be afraid, y'all. Gosh, this looks so cute. Okay, look how just adding that, and I'm going to add a little more to the flower, but look how that adding that little bit of mustard made a huge difference right there on the leaves. So I'm going to add just a teeny, and I barely have any mustard on here, y'all. I'm talking barely. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit to my flower too, to kind of bring it together. I mean, I'm talking very little. You'll be able to see it when I take the picture. And I mean, you can see it a little bit now. Okay. See how it added together? Oh my gosh. Okay. The only thing that I want to do now to finish this off, wipe my paintbrush off and get some white, plain white, and put it on the end of my brush just a little to do a few more highlights on my bunny ears. If you're not familiar with highlights, you got to be easy with them. They're literally a highlight. They're not like a big brush where you just hold it down, but like it just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm terrible at explaining painting. But just like that down there. You just kind of go around your painting and just add some little, you know, highlights. It just adds dimension. Okay? Just very little. That's all I did. Oh, and I need to add some to the ears too, but let me show you this. See how adding those few little highlights makes a big difference? Okay? Now, I'm going to go back in, and I'm actually going to take, this is a last minute decision here. I'm going to take a tiny bit of fruit punch, y'all, and I'm going to highlight my ear. If I don't like this, this is not a big deal. I may not like this, but I want to take a little bit of this hot pink, which is fruit punch, and add it in on my ear. If I'm like, I don't know about that, then all I'll do is add more white and blend it in with the pink. So you can never mess up your painting. So see how those little pops of pink made such a big difference? Oh, I like it. I like it. So I feel like I really love this bunny. It's so cute. But I'm sitting here thinking, what is it missing? I don't know what it's missing, honestly. But I feel like my flower needs a little something. I just don't know what. But I don't want to mess it up by adding too much. So I probably should leave it alone. So I'll just leave it alone. If I change it, I'll come back and show y'all. But what do y'all think? Did he not turn out cute for having no idea what it was going to look like, to just kind of winging it? I think it turned out so cute. And I really like, even though we did mostly muted colors, adding that hot pink in his ears, it was very subtle. But it really, really, really added, just added something to it. It really made it pop. I think it turned out so, so cute. So adding some white highlights around the edges, adding some highlights to his ears, adding a little bit of mustard and darker colors in there. Somebody said add pink to the flower. That could be cute. Let me add just a little bit of pink, of the very light pink, to the flower. Let me just do a little bit of that. I don't want to add a lot. And I mean, I'm talking I'm barely adding pink. Okay, I added a little bit of pink. Let's see if y'all can tell. Just a little bit of pink. Yes, I love it. Somebody said a pop of mustard in the center, and I think that could be a really good idea too. You're helping me. I'm painting, I just keep adding, but I'm done. It's adorable, I think. You could always add a little bow down at the bottom, or a bow up on her ear, or whatever. You definitely could do that. But I think it looks really cute. So whoever gets this in the mail, whoever wins this, if you want to add to it, add to it. You're not going to hurt my feelings, but make sure you've been sprinkling, because somebody's gonna win this tomorrow, and somebody is also gonna win this tomorrow. So we're giving 2 things away tomorrow. It says spring, I don't know if you can tell, with Scrabble letters. So we're giving 2 fun little gifts away tomorrow to people who sprinkled, to 2 people randomly. We'll draw tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time, and I will post it on this live video in the comments, and we will also post it on my main Re-Fabbed page. Make sure that you are following the page, okay? Because a lot of people find me on live and they're like, I really enjoyed that. That was fun. You're a hoot or whatever. But then they forget to follow me and then they never find me again. And I've had people tell me that so many times. So make sure to hit that follow button. Tell your friends, sprinkle this video, and somebody's going to win tomorrow. No, like I said, this is just a fun, this isn't going to have a mouth and a full-blown face. I've seen some examples where people painted like this and they did the same thing, and I thought it would be prettier to leave it like that. If you get it in the mail or you get your own down at this link and you want to paint that on there, then you definitely paint all you want to on it. You can make it your very own. And like I said, I did it on the side that was plain, but it also has an etched side. That way you could totally do it your own however you want to, okay? So on that link below, if you decided to order one, when it says etched, this is what that means. It's basically like a paint by number, okay? I did it on this side because I'm a winger. I wing it. Is winger a word? I don't know. But that's what I do. So that's why I did that. But I want you to know the difference because a lot of people ask that. So we are done. Thank you for being here. It was so fun to be back in my element with y'all, just painting and chatting and talking. And I'm just excited about the snow coming. That's all I can say. I'm excited and I cannot wait. So I'll definitely be posting stories and stuff about that. So make sure you're following along on Instagram, and I will see y'all cats later. Bye, guys.